So, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is the Archetypical Outcast, and I've been wanting for a very long time to start content creating. I've been procrastinating literally for years about this, but today I was like, you know what? My goal is simply to record my introductory video for my channel and then take it from there. And yeah, so let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Zohair, and I am originally from Mauritius. I grew up in Saudi Arabia. I was born and raised there, and then I got the opportunity to immigrate to Canada a few years ago. And yeah, I love I live in Toronto, and I love being here, but it's not without its challenges. And part of the content that I'm going to create is going to be focused a lot on Toronto and living here, and showcasing a lot of the things that the city has to offer. And yeah, so that's going to be the jumping off point. But I think my channel is going to be centered on a lot of content with regards to like lifestyle, food. I'm a big foodie. I love food, so I'm gonna, I have very I have a lot of ambitions for the content I'm gonna create. But since I'm just doing a very low stakes introductory video, we'll just start off with like I'm gonna talk about food, dating. Dating is such a big topic in today's world, especially with the prevalence of dating apps. I'm going to talk a lot about that, why I don't think dating apps are actually the way to go, and that, and I think you need to build certain skills in order to do like in-person approaches and stuff like that, which I'm trying to do, and which is super harrowing. And so we're going to be on this journey a little bit together. I want to talk a lot about fashion. I love fashion, especially I think as a guy we don't talk a lot about fashion, but we should, because it's fun, and it's always great to look good. It's always good to know what a lot about fashion. I'm learning so much right now, and I would love to share that journey with you as well, as just like learning how to the different fashions that we have as guys. And so, for example, one of my I think chief ideas that I had was a video about jackets, right? Winter jackets, the different types of winter jackets, the different types of jackets in general. Especially being in Canada, it's very important because we have so many different seasons, temperatures, and it's always good to be able to know which jackets are good for which situations. I want to talk a lot about TV shows and movies. Not on a like a episode to episode basis, but like for example, I just watched The Diplomat, season 3, I believe, and just like an overview of what that was about, my appraisal of it. Little spoiler alert: I loved The Diplomat initially. I don't know about the way it's going right now, but we'll talk but more on that later. I want to talk a bit about sports. I love sports. I grew up really being big into European football slash soccer. But also I've increasingly become a big NBA fan. I would say since 2015, and then and I'm also trying to get into the NFL. So I think that's an interesting thing, because I think a lot of people around the world are trying to get into the NFL, and it's a really interesting sport. But it's technical, and there's a lot of things going on with in football or American football, and I think that would be an interesting thing to talk about as well. A little bit about gaming as well. I've had kind of like an up and down relationship with gaming. I'm starting to. I took a big hiatus, and then now I'm getting back into it, and then it's fun to know what are the kind of games uh, people are playing and what I'll be sharing what I'm playing as well. I want a big part of my content will hopefully be about self improvement. Um, I have learned a lot, and I hope to share that with you. And I it's an exchange, right? I would love to know what other people think and their point of views, and we may not always agree, and that's fine, right? Like we will figure it out together, and it's a conversation. But I do want to make a lot of content about self improvement because I think I know I've learned a lot, especially in terms of like social skills, in terms of communication skills, and I would love to share that with you all. Maybe I might talk a little bit about current events. I hope to do. I don't want my channel to be about politics much because I do feel like it is quite divisive. But I do hope to do, I would say, like a certain series on specific issues that I think that many times when I see people talk about it, they're not eliciting these specific points that I think are very important. So I would love to hopefully do a series about like current events. I think I would call it objective assessments because I think sometimes we are not very objective in like just agreeing on the facts of the matter, and I think I'm pretty good at doing that, and I would love to share that with you guys as well, and let you guys know what and you guys can let me know what you think. And yeah, so that's the main thing. I just want to do that today, and yeah. Hopefully, I don't have too much to edit with this video, and then I'll be uploading that, and hopefully gain some traction. It's one of the things that I'll end on this note that uh, one of the biggest things I've learned in life is that we have to try. We have to try. We have all these things that we want to achieve in life, but so many of us are afraid of just trying for fear of failure. But you can't succeed if you're not willing to fail. And so this is my attempt. I've always wanted to do some try my hand at content creation. I've never kind of gone through with it. I'm at a time in my life where I really want to attempt the things that I've always wanted to do, and so the time is now. And yeah, hopefully this is the start of big things. But if it's not, that's okay too. All right, take care, and see you in the next video.